عسلامة حبايبي قاعد تفرجوا فينا كل معاكم مستر سيروس وعندي مدايدة على جو دورور. دونك قلت في بالي نعرف اللي برشا يستناو في الليتس بلاي نتاع اوتلاست 2 فيكو بديت فيهم ما كملتهمش. اما اوتلاست 1 بديت فيها مع وائل، تعرفوني نلعب مع لي جو اللي كيما هكاكا. بديت فيها مع وائل وحبيت نكملها مع وائل، ميم سي ممكن مش باش نجم نكملها مع وائل، فماش غيزهم ما تخافوش، ما صار حتى شيء وما تفاجئوش من شهري. عطاير قاعد نسجل في الليتس بلاي هذا. قلت نكملها وحدي، ما زلت سايكولوجيكلي مش 100% ان ذا جيم، خاطر عندي بدايه ما سجلتش جو دورور. دونك حبيت نرجع روحي بجو مش كيسحه برشا وفيها سيناريو باهي معنا. حسب سمعت لي جو هذيا فيها سيناريو باهي اسمها ذا لاتر واوتلاست 2 كيف حبيت كملها في ستريم، خاطر بديتها في ستريم، خاطر سينا شويه ديسكونتينيتي ما بين الستريم والفيديو نورمال. اما اذا كان نكمل الان وحدي نكمل الدو وحدي. سو يا دونك شنو ذا لاتر ما عنديش فريمون قصه مع ايديا على الاستوار نتاعها، سوف كو سمعت عليها دي ريفيو باهيين و اتس انتريستينغ. ستيل ارتستيك نتاعها كل اتس ا فيجوال نوفل حسب ما فهمت انا، فيها دي بوزول وكل and some jump scares. So let's do it. مازلت كي بديت دود دونت امان قداش نصليو 19 دقيقه. لابس ميلو ذا ووكينج ديد به prologue. The Ermengarde mansion. اوكي شنو اللي يقول save load journal relationship branching tree options controls quit or skip auto. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxembourg. What the fuck. باش ندخلها بعدها بالكلام انتو حطيش كلام صعيب. Humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never falling to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. Oh my god! The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited, and that is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights and hearsays of mysterious women roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain much like the house itself. Whispers about the great ones with telephone مش وقت with the بني يدور ولا رايس قاعد يدهم يفك عاد شو ذا بين تو مقبل انا قاعد ماشي شيء تو دخلت تو تحب تفرج الاسبري معاهم. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard to the truth, they had Briar Reality Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lies inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, they care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. شو مدخلني أنا إيزابيلا. Sports Day, October 21, Friday, Saint Gergit. Hello.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm here. A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end, the other side. Bon, على الأقل فما شوية voice acting دونك مش نقرأ كل شيء أنا. Hey.
Oh, hey Rose. I'm at Saint.
The art is
What's
amazing.
The matter?
Oh. Okay. Hey Rose, I'm at Saint.
What do you mean? What's the matter? It's a mansion, silly. I'm here and you're late.
What the fuck? She's a student, ولا? Career day.
Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised.
Shift. تبيع في الدار?
Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
شيخ الدار بعضهم ما تعرفوا الاكسون تاعها.
You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
مش تعطيها عيدة تو.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
Ah bon?
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
I think she's selling the house.
It really takes my breath away.
genre okay. State agent.
Oh, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all.
This is the first person that will
And
die.
even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
It depends on their psychic powers.
They're nothing but spirits.
Yeah.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
The viewers that video they
No
are.
offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
I will see about that.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
Most of them.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find
bit.
another
Stop.
one. I can feel it.
That was one time,
So
Isabella.
it already
Listen
happened.
up.
Okay.
Wait, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
عندك تليفون تشارجي
Fine,
جو.
fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
زبين. شد البلاصة وقعد اتفرج بالديسبلاي. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as
Who
ever.
was that?
I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look. تعرفون الارت is that?
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
What?
Rose?
Ah,
The one you said who
nice
trained you for
transition.
your job back when you started? You're working together again?
Yeah.
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after
Anselm,
the
it's not-
renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Okay.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about?
Yeah.
Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
I
And
would die for
besides,
that.
a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Yeah, she's got a point. As soon as those as soon as those words have left my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Your face.
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character.
So responsible.
I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all.
I don't believe in rumors.
I honestly thought you'd back out.
I'll back in.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now.
Everybody does.
And this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus,
well.
listen to this.
It's not really the
Buyer
fastest
really
way.
wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
Ooh.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
Yeah, but that means اللي فهم حكاية.
They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
Yes, but getting money and مش كيما تاخذ كيما تسلف من الاخر معناها.
Or Ashton.
Ashton?
We can always let you
Ashton.
borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
Yeah, that whenever. I don't want it to be 10 years, you know? I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell that what to expect once she had that expression. Well, خذها من عند واحد تو برك كنت نحكي مع ولد اللي يسالوا مليون دونك. Anyway, خلينا من اللي غير قاعدين نلعب في الاتس بلاي تو.
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
What? No. ليه أعطيك she's like literally أعطيك close to home خاطر I was eating instant noodles ودون ميم كان نعمل ريجيم دونك مي بون الريجيم تاعي كونسيست مش اني ما ناكلش حاجات اللي برا من الفطور ولا برا من العشاء ونقصت في الدوز دونك يا She crosses her arms and من رمضان للتو ما نعرفش كيفاش ترجع في الاتس بلاي هذايا من رمضان الوقت اللي قاعد نسجل في الاتس بلاي هذايا خسرت 18 كيلو بزون هذيك She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca is excellent at her job teaching boisterous teenagers. She's a what the fuck?
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
They're good from my pocket.
You'll definitely end up in the
I
hospital
jerked my
if you
hot
keep at it.
Well, got a point. That's why I eat other things too. You're not my mom. I eat other things too. I mean, like coffee. عندي برشا ما عملتش قهوة مي بون جو دوغور جو دوغور.
Hey! I eat other things
Achievement
too.
unlocked, this or that. Relationship status updated. كيفاش. This or that. Make your first decision. A teen relationship ترى. سبويلرز قاعد في البيرسوناج. إيزابيل عايش ريليشنشيب بإيزابيل. لحظة ريبيكا نيو زدت الطرف هذاك. that's nice. ما عندناش لعب جو هذيك بس اسمها Until Dawn. That's interesting. I eat other things too. Plus détaillé في السيناريو vu que visual novel style. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. بالمشتاش. The same one I use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me. Okay. Wait. نعملها naturellement. تعال اسمع The Rock هذاك بدي بيعمل.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week.
Yeah, well, I cleaned before you saw me cleaning.
The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
But there is things
You're
else.
just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet?
Cups.
I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Still not healthy. Okay, kind of. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. I think she even went a little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that if she... I did. If I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her. The Bennett. Say it. Stop DMing me.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
Whoops. How about the burgers?
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them.
Actually, I did.
don't want
قبيلة
to
باكل حليب
repeat
لي حليب
last
وتفجعت.
year.
What? Want a repeat of last... What? No, خاطيني ما كنتش سبيطار الجمعة اللي فاتت.
In any case, those are still not
I'm dating
exactly
this
healthier
video,
choices, Belle.
Actually كنت سبيطار على حكاية أخرى جملة. تبع كرشي يا ماما. She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. With more words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Rebecca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile. What am I going to
do with you?
A lot of things. Sorry, I'm not into Sakura style girls. She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly if I'm looking for an exact word.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
Well, it's you against my pocket.
I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Reheat the food in... في بيش سخن الماكلة في الفريجيدير متاعها. I was like... It's a fridge. It's a fucking fridge. Yeah, okay. معناه يسكروا بحث بعضهم ولا مع بعضهم ولا... Okay.
Thanks, Becca.
Wait,
I really appreciate
what
it.
is this?
You don't need to keep babying me.
Undiscovered. Okay. What? شنو هي الهلب هذي؟ شنو هي الهلب؟ Wait a minute. What the fuck is that? Undiscovered قالي به. شو نقرا هذا 26 years old. Gimme 28 ماي. ايواش. Nationality Filipino. Apparemment جو هذا Filipino. State agent. Yeah. Fine art under. زادة عيني. Some people will recognize why I'm reacting like this. Roman Catholic. Cinnamon rolls, dogs, food. I mean cinema. Cinnamon rolls are food, so police procedural dramas and teleseries بالغريق. Teleseries. مغروم سيروس هذا. كاتب series هكاك. Comedies, karaoke. به. She's the third child among 7. سلم عليهم. به.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
Yeah, I'm not either.
And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride. But suit yourself.
Just don't die.
The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the mic, the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with my pride. I know I can't repay it back. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendship can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. Sorry, Safe. Sorry, Mustafa. I hope it didn't take a turn. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. This game is hitting too close to home, Zah. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Well, money is not trivial, but yeah. Becca taking a quick glance at something behind me, probably the clock hanging above the notice board, snaps me out of my thoughts. Huh? It's already this late?
Enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute. We can catch up later.
Young adults, goddammit.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something. if
Ooh,
you get
some
that
cup
sale.
noodles. عطوا شخص ده cup noodles ده. This character is
You bet.
with a small smile. Voilà. She returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history textbook. I'm into history thick textbooks. She's probably working out her lesson plan for next week, Minto, or trying at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. Oh shit. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. What the fuck? This is precisely why I followed her here in the first place. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying for other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself.
You sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Yeah.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Yeah, well, nice try.
I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She's into flat looks. She has a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. Neither with me. Yeah, في الصيف قاعدة نلعب. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty and I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed to her. أيوة اسمع. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Yeah.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
I don't have a car. She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There is no stopping her once she had decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag and pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. Here's the roofie! Eat it. She looks at it wearily. Did I just make a rape joke? She looks at it wearily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is the only thing. I'm not letting her have her way.
All right, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, okay?
There's an amusing gleam in her eyes when she shifts her gaze back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore.
We will see about that.
Make sure to drink it, Mom.
Please don't die first. Please don't die the first one. Before I can retort. يا ودي شنية فاست شنية هذه هيلب هذه الحلقة السورية ما كنتش تعرفوا فيها انتم اللي وراء الورقة. The fuck? Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. قديش ما أنا. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a wave of goodbye, I'll leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail October. Okay. Starbucks coffee. قاعد نشوف البلايص. Mrs. Flowers. Sir Antique و Mrs. Flowers. Okay. ما عارفين ذو. Sleepy Sheep Inn Hotel Library. Okay. Nice. I hailed by a passing taxi to make me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds, but the taxi didn't stop وقالت لي أنا مش في ثنيتي وقديش الكورس ياسر قصيرة ومش ماشي معك. The mansion is some way on the countryside, but I don't have trouble being in the driver's direction. What? Apparently everyone who looks in the city knows it. Including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. Just the mention of its name is enough for a local to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted here, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, I died yesterday. It died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window as soon as the building shrinks in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Did Rose ask me to do some last-minute reviews of the mentions document yesterday? I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through... مش بلي تليفوني نقص. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rang again. Hello, hello! I pick up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ears and my shoulder. It probably just rose again. It's probably, anyway.
Rose?
Ash. Damn, that's a nice look. شبه ايدا وونغ متاع ريزنت ايفل ولا انا غلط؟
Guess again.
يشبه هاي no judging. Actually شكيت فيه ولد. هذيك قلت ليه. Maybe أنا غلط. Maybe. That voice. It's him. The main villain.
Ash.
Ass.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Sky.
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
If I'm still alive.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Wait. If she's still cool with the thing with Zach. Double date?
Yeah, you know the indie movie he's been working on for months?
Oh. No dates here. Yeah.
Premiere's going on tonight at a film fest, and he's really excited to watch it with us. He even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
Yeah, ولا عنده حق إذا كان الفيلم عنده قداش من شهر.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Nice.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time do you get off?
7.
Around 6 p.m.?
Damn it.
I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
تعرفوا لقطة فيلم اسمه Trolls 2. هو معروف خاطر ميم الفيلم هذاك ميم اتس ميم. الفصل الولد لابس مايده هذاك شعر اصفر عاير. اوه ماي جاد. مش ريفرنسيها برشا.
Ermengarde Mansion?
Oh my god.
You know, the big Jacobean mansion at Anselm Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
جاكوبيان الوحده ستيل اركتيكتورال. No, the taxi.
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Don't say that.
Shut up.
Don't say that. I'm the main character. I will not die the first. What? ستيبون ممكن يقتلوه هيلو يعني هذيك نقص برسوناج. Ash chuckles from the other end, and I can't help but roll my eyes at him from this end.
I'll see you later.
Ash هو ولا اسمه قد شيء ass.
I'll see if I can pick you up.
Whatever. Bye.
Stupid asshole, always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. Well, he hears a chance مرة. I'll show him who's tough. Oh, وش بيها؟ رينوفي نسيت أنا. Okay, journal. What the Undiscovered. Before going to the... Oh my god! Mention Isabella Santos, dropped by Sant Goretti High School to check on Rebecca Gales. فك عاد ذبانة برشا تغالي الفرش كما قلت لك. والناموس ذبانة قاعدة غالية. Shit. I tried. وضربت يدي في اللوحة كاسمها ترقق هذاك. ونضربت زمان غلط ها. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Does look wonderful. Beautifully situated in the middle of a vast open field with several lush, green trees dotting the immediate vicinity that converges in a small woodland nearby. Yet, despite all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear, horrified at the thought of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. And it's uncanny in broad daylight. I can't imagine this place is going to be at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
Yeah, I am. The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beat passes while I wait for him to say more. And then he drops the beat. But his only answer is a non-committal hum and returns of my nod. Blatantly, it occurred to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slapped myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on his face as if something hasn't been said yet. Genre, فك عليها نرجع.
Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in their house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it.
Yeah.
No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it?
What's not to like?
You never know.
He drives off after, but what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I make my approach towards the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here, backing out completely out of the question. It's completely out of the question. It isn't like I have any choice in the matter anyway. You kinda do, but if you need the money. If I want to get the bonus and commission, one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it, however, and my own copy of the keys dangle in my hands, now useless. Rendering good, huh? Rose must have left it open when she arrived. Oh my gosh, that's weird. We may be the only people here but this early, but I've never known her for someone careless. ترى فيها التصوير الفوق هذا في البولار البارتي تاع الروبه متاع المراه وش بيه شعلتك هيك هي البارتي تاع الغوب متاع المراه تقول عليه مستقيم اي عمال تشعل قايم مستقيم ذاك كيف انهم فوق ممتع. Okay, nice decor. Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping. That's what he said. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antique, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. Spick, not fish. All for the sake, all for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they tried, the mansion still looked as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. What the fuck? Some things in this world are better left in peace, never to be disturbed ever again.
Rose?
Black? Hey, that's racist. I know that what you said is racist too. I call out.
Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
والله كان اسمها تاتا. My voice echoes softly through the hallways. Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me, no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property, for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and I dial her number. Hello? Hello, Governor. 50 franc.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized.
Hey!
Please check and try again.
ترى في مفسقين نحكيكم عليهم شو تصوير تاع اللد والبنيه مش تابلويت التصوير اللي في البولا عبدت تفتح برا عاده الروبه نتاعها البارتي الغوصه الروبه نتاعها تقول عليهم مزوسقين كيف انهم عاملين واقفين هكا. It's weird. The number you have there. What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eating by the house, right? Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Spirited away معناها كي تعرفوا شي فين تاع ميازاكي معناها كازيمو يهزوها للعالم تاع الاسبري. Right? Nah, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. Ridiculous Cage. She probably just wandering deep into the house and lost signal or something. I dialed her number again, hoping to connect this
The
time.
number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
This house. In the middle of the street. But to no avail. Oh boy! I have a very bad feeling about this. Are you sure?
Rose? If you can hear me, please come out.
وتخرج من الحيط هكا.
Come on, Rose. This isn't funny.
تحس قوي على
You know
الاخر.
this place gives me the creeps.
بيان سور الدار فارغة. من نص المساء غير ربع. جا حقا طويل شوية. لا سافا. No answer. This isn't going to work. شنو كيفاش عنها؟ This place is big. She can be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Taking a couple of stairs forward, I notice something move by the hallway above the ground.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is
Enemies!
that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going.
Okay, that is a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's alright. Growing desperate, I make another attempt to reach her number. Come on, please, give me something. Please, Lord? لقد استفدت من رصيدك.
Hello? Hello? Rose, I'm here at the mansion.
اسمع تعيط تو.
Where the hell are you?
Oh my god. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Rose, come on. Where are you?
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down. I'm not going to the attic, but somewhere.
The attic? Why?
It got cut off. Man, do I even need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion in the attic is. There's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get me back at me for whatever? Just go. The sooner I meet her up with her, the sooner I feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. Making my way downtown. My legs wobbly as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate. It's real estate. Instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me. Hello! Oh. It branches out to the top, two major wings of the mansion, the East Coast, West Coast. There are two attics here, one on each side. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and somehow I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going to stuffy storage rooms, so I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to a second attic. Unlike the grand staircase though, the stairs of the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with my every step. Thank God it's still daytime. إذا كان فما dust ما عادش بتعرف إذا كان فما شغل تلعق بالها ولا لا. تخاس تساقين. If it isn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I may still stumble and fall. With how old this place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they're renovated escapes me. Sheesh! Then they did the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Oh, there's nothing. There's no. It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here. Full of dust, worn out, and faded by time. Well, I'm faded. I'm afraid I'm display. Odd. I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her? No, it couldn't have been a dream. After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake. And I'm sure she said she's here in the attic. Is this a prank? Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got... Stop saying... shut up, brain. You're not helping. Don't make this scarier than it already is. But if she's not here, then where's she? What the hell was that? The door closed. That's it. That's lit. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea, right from the very start. But nobody listened. Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. Well, I think I should really just say it. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time, no. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar really can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house. Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Just to check.
Huh? What's this?
My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room, but there's clearly something on the floor. What? It looks like...
A letter?
Oh. Lying on the ground just a couple of inches away from my feet. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up. Strange. I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here. A few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today. I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hasn't been here before. Someone must have left it in the room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I can't have missed her though, can I? There's only one set of stairs to and from the attic. The ladder isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looked rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough, I'm worried it'd fall apart if I so much as touch it. With great care, I open it, and what I read shakes me to my core. بشوي 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 اكرم ما عادش تعمل لك هيك.
Oh my god.
Okay, what is that? هذه الأخ لقيتها في وسط الجورنال. What the f... Does that make any sense now? Huh? Can I... No? God damn it. Nothing but the word help me fills the page. All of it, seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen. It's blood. Or blood. I gulp. The same phrase just goes on and on until... Send this to 5 people or else... Okay.
Send this to 5 people or else. Or else what?
I will die.
Or else what?
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing.
No. Oh, please, no.
My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder. I need to get out of here. Folding the paper in half, the sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot. Oh my... Okay. A pair of blood-soaked feet enter my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see. It's too much. All of it's too much. I want to cry, call for help, but the word catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. Lord, please help me. Be brave and look up, close eyes and pray. Be brave and look up. I need to face it. Whatever these feet belong to, I need to face it. And if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me, at least I know what my killer looks like. A cold comfort. So, with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards. Okay, that's creepy.
Please, don't hurt me.
That's creepy.
No.
Whoa, تحركش عمل حاجة. Without thinking, I scramble towards the door. I struggle to open it, but it won't budge. Wait, Lila.
Go away. Please, Lord, make it go away.
Why now? Why won't it open now? My heart sinks as reality downs in. I'm locked in with that thing.
Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please, let me out!
It slowly approaches me as I wrench the doorknob violently back and forth. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! شمل Can't stop, won't stop. Winning QT. شو بدي QTE لهنا? Yes. The door finally swings open. I couldn't have been happier. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and don't look back. My feet pound against the floor in rhythm with the loud, fast beating of my heart. By the time I ran past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight like it's going to burst. But that's nothing compared to the feeling of hope that's the sigh of the exit gives me. Racing down the stairs, I breathe. A breathy laugh escapes me and my shoes slip and I find myself falling. I'm falling until my back hits the ground and pain wrecks my body. Oh my fucking god! My head grows fuzzy and my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious. No. No. Last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness. لهنا تحفونا البلاصه كان نجم نقصوا فيها حق انا ديجا هيك 38 مينوت 37 قداش طلع لكم بعد المونتاج دونك جيسبر اللي عجبتكم ليدي جيسبر اللي عجبتكم الجو بور لانستون فما طرف ثريلينغ طرف فجيعات مازلنا في اول الجو هكا مش يخافونا برشا حطرف احنا من المنيو ديجا تفجعت انا من المنيو ديجا تفجعت سو يا انا هكا كاش قصه الفيديو هنا اذا كان عجبتكم الجو اذا كان تحبوا تراو سويت تاع الجو بالطبيعه حطوا لي في الكومنتير اللوطه غران ريميرسيمون لجماعه الباتريون اللي كانوا شوما راهي الشين تاعي واحلى اذا كان مش ما نقولش ميته اصلا سو ثانك يو جايز ريلي ماتش ميرسي جماعه اللي باش تدخلوا الباتريون اذا كان يحبوا يدخلوا الباتريون فما بيان سور الفيديو في اول الشين تنجموا تراو في البوند انونس هذيك نتاع الشين تاعي تلقاو كيفاش نقول لكم نتقابلوا تري بيانتو ديسي لا بورتيفو بيان بكم على رواحكم